Then next question, 10th one. Find the area of rhombus if its vertices are 3, 0, 4, 5, -1, 4 and -2, -1 taken in order. We have to find the area of the rhombus. First we shall draw the rhombus. So all sides of the rhombus are equal. Am I right? This is, let us take this as a rhombus. A 3, 0. In order I should take B 4, 5. C -1, 4. D, that is -2, -1. Now here also you can solve this by in two methods. One is easy, another one will be somewhat difficult. So if I draw the diagonals AC and BD, AC and BD. Now let us take O as the point of intersection of the diagonals AC and BD. Now I am going to tell you one method how to solve it. Okay, you try to solve. Now O is the midpoint of AC and BD. We can find O by applying midpoint. That is, midpoint of BD is O, midpoint of AC is also O. We can find the point O by taking midpoint of AC or midpoint of BD. You can find it by applying midpoint formula. Okay, so O 4 minus 2 divided by 2, that is 2 by 2 it is 1. 5 minus 1, 4 by 2, that is 2. So here O you are getting as 1, 2. Otherwise you can apply midpoint formula for AC also. Again same answer will get. Okay. After getting point O, we are going to find the area of the rhombus ABCD. So here, after getting this point O, we can find AO distance. Can we find AO distance? By applying distance formula, you can find AO. Then now, so then you can find BD. Again by applying the distance formula, you can find BD. So now, area of triangle ABD we can find. How? 1 by 2 into area of triangle ABD is equal to 1 by 2 into base BD into height, that is AO. By applying this formula, we can find the area of triangle ABD. Am I right? Similarly, for the triangle BDC, already got the point O, we will find OC. Otherwise, no need to find again, because OA is equal to OC, because O is the midpoint of AC. So now here also again you can apply 1 by 2, BD already got BD into AO is nothing but what? OC, both are same. Okay. If you multiply this by 2, automatically you will get what? So you will get the area of the rhombus. Okay. So am I right? So this is area of the triangle plus, so this is area of another triangle, that is 1 by 2 BD into AO. So x plus x it is. So that is 2 into 1 by 2 into BD into AO. So this is 2 will get cancelled. You are getting it as BD into AO. That is what? BD into AO. So this is one method. Another method is also there. You can try this method. That is another method that is in easy way you will get. So the formula for that is area of the rhombus is nothing but 1 by 2 into product of the diagonals, that is AC into BD. Okay, this is another formula. So that method and this method both are same only. There you are getting what? AC into AO. Another method, AC into AO, at the end you are getting. Okay. So somehow these two are same. So I will go through this formula method, that is what? Area of rhombus in easy way. Rhombus is equals to 1 by 2 into product of their diagonals. Product of their diagonals. What are those? AC into BD. Okay. So this is the formula you should remember. Now I want AC and BD. How I can find AC? AC is equals to under root of. Now AC. This I'll take x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Directly I'll substitute. -1, -3 whole square. -1, -3 whole square. Plus x2 minus x1 whole square it is. y2 minus y1 whole square, that is 4 minus 0 whole square. Okay. Now this is equals to under root of -4 square, that is 16, plus 4 square, that is 16. So how much you are getting? That is 4 root 2 units. AC is 4 root 2 units. AC I got. Then another one, diagonal. This is that BD. BD is equals to under root of, again distance formula. This I'll take x1, y1, this is x2, y2. 4 minus into minus plus 2. 4 plus 2 whole square. 4 plus 2 whole square. Plus 5 minus into minus plus 1. 5 plus 1 whole square. 5 plus 1 whole square. Now this is equals to root of 6 square, that is 36, plus 6 square, that is 36. Here you are getting it as 6 root 2 units. 6 root 2 units. This is a BD. Okay. Now we can use this formula. Area of rhombus. Area of rhombus, RHO. Area of rhombus is equal to 1 by 2 into AC. AC is how much? 4 root 2. 4 root 2 into 4 root 2. BD. BD is 6 root 2. 6 root 2. Now this is equals to 1 by 2. 6 4s are 24 into root 2 into root is 2. 2 to get cancelled. How much you are getting? 24. You must write the unit. That is square units. So because it is the area. So that is how much? 24 square units. It is the area of the rhombus. Okay. If you follow another method I said, you will get the same answer. Okay. You can try it. Now for the third question, I want to give you the hint how to solve. You first read the question carefully. You understand it. So you just pause the video and you can read the question. Okay. You understand the question. So here there are 100 parts along y-axis. So here total how many parts are there? This I will mention it as AD. So total 100 parts. Each of distance 1 unit. Okay, like this. So total 100 parts. Along AB they given 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and another one 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now for the second line, so Niharika is going to cover a distance of 1/4 of AD, means 1 by 4 into 100. That is how much? 25. So she covered distance of 25 units along y-axis. So Niharika's position will be here. She is going to first flag here. So the position of this flag will be 2, 25. Am I right? Along axis 2 units. Along y-axis 25 units. 2, 25. Now another girl from 8th line, that is Preeti. She is going to cover a distance of 1/5 of AD. 1/5 of AD, that is how much? 20 units. So 1/5 of AD. So here I will take. It must be less than or below the this position. So this is how much? 8, 20. So these two flag those are. We have to find the distance between these two flags. Okay. So and also then after, by finding the distance between these two, then after you have to find the midpoint for this. Okay. So what is that? Where she is going to Rashmi, she is going to post a flag, that is blue flag. Okay. She is going to post a blue flag exactly middle of these two flags. So means it is the midpoint of these 2 points. Okay. First you find the distance between these two. Then apply the midpoint formula, you can find a B. Try to solve yourself. And also the examples also. So example questions and exercise questions both are similar. So you try to solve examples. Okay. So those are important for the examination. Now let us discuss the next concept, that is area of a triangle. Already you know the formula, area of triangle, that is 1/2 base into height or base into altitude you can say. And also another formula you have studied, that is Aaron's formula. If three sides of a triangle are given, then you can find the area of the triangle by using Aaron's formula. Okay. So another formula also we are going to study. What is that? If three vertices of triangle are given, then what is the formula for area of the triangle? That we are going to derive. That is area of the triangle if three vertices of the triangle are given. Okay. Now here. So first I want to draw the diagram. So here. So I will take this as y-axis and now this as x-axis. X-axis. So this is the origin. Now I am going to consider three vertices of triangle ABC. This I will take as A, x1, comma y1. Now I will take the point B here, B, x2, comma y2. And another point I want to consider here, C, x3, comma y3. Okay. So let us join these three sides. Let us join these three sides. A, B, C. I got the triangle A, B, C. Okay, let us take. This is point C, x3, comma y3. Now, I am going to draw the perpendicular from A to x-axis, from B to x-axis, from C to x-axis. These I can mention them as P, Q, R. Okay. So here BP, AQ and CR. These are the perpendiculars to x-axis. Okay. Now first after drawing the diagram, I must write the explanation for this diagram. Let A x1 comma y1, x1 comma y1, B x2 comma y2, B x2 comma y2 and C x3 comma y3 are the three vertices of triangle ABC. Okay, triangle ABC. Now draw the perpendiculars. Draw the perpendiculars BP, AQ and AC to x-axis. Okay. So this is enough. So now you pause the video. First you write the explanation. Draw the diagram and then you write the explanation. Now in this one, so we are going to find the area of triangle ABC. You observe this A, B, P, Q. It must be a trapezium. Can I take? So here these two are parallel to each other and these two are non-parallel. Okay. So here AB, PQ is a trapezium. Now AQRC, it is also trapezium. These two are parallel and these two are non-parallel. Okay. So AB, AQRC is also trapezium. Now another one PBCR. Can I say it as a trapezium? These two sides are parallel. No, these two sides are not parallel. Means they are non-parallel sides. Okay. So now, therefore, now I can write the formula. Area of triangle ABC. Triangle ABC is equal to. How I can write? You see, area of triangle ABPQ plus area of triangle AQRC minus, sorry, not a triangle. Area of triangle ABC is equal to area of trapezium ABPQ. Area of trapezium ABPQ plus area of trapezium AQRC minus area of trapezium BPRC. Okay, this part plus this part. So I want only this part only, area of triangle. For in this full part, I remove this. That is area of trapezium BPRC. Okay, I remove it. So then automatically I will get area of triangle ABC. Now area of triangle ABC is equal to area of trapezium. Area of trapezium, PH trapezium. That is what? ABPQ. ABPQ. Again I'll write A plus area of trapezium. Area of trapezium. That is AQRC. AQRCA minus area of trapezium BPRCB. Area of trapezium. Area of trapezium BPRCB. Okay, this is the formula, area of triangle. So now here, so in all these terms, trapezium, what is that? So means area of trapezium is there. So what is the formula for area of trapezium? I will mention this as equation number 1. Okay, equation number 1. So we have to write the first area of trapezium. What is the formula? Area of trapezium is equal to, we know the formula, what is that? 1 by 2 into sum of the parallel sides. Sum of parallel sides. Sum of parallel sides into sum of the parallel sides into distance between the parallel sides. Into distance between parallel sides. Distance between parallel sides. Should remember this formula. What is that? Area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides into distance between parallel sides. So by using this formula, I am going to find these values. The area of this one, area of this trapezium. Okay. So now here, so let us find first as area of trapezium ABPQA. Now by using the two formula, already I written equation number 1. Equation number 1 implies area of triangle ABC is equal to, what is that? In equation number 1, area of trapezium BPQA. So area of trapezium can be written as 1 by 2 into, already I wrote another formula also, that is, so area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into sum of the parallel sides into distance between the parallel sides. In this trapezium, the parallel sides are BP and AQ. So 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides BP plus AQ into distance between these two parallel sides, that is what? PQ plus. Now equation number 1, that is plus area of trapezium AQRCA, that is, now second formula I can use 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides, those are AQ and CR. AQ plus CR into distance between the parallel sides, that is QR. Now minus, I'll write here, minus 1 by 2 into minus area of trapezium BPRC. So area of trapezium is nothing but what? So 1 by 2 sum of parallel sides BP plus CR. BP plus CR into distance between the parallel sides. Distance between these two parallel sides is PR. So this is PR. Okay. Now I have to substitute the values. 1 by 2 into BP is there. So BP is nothing but here what? Y2. So from here to here distance. So you're moving along the y-axis. It means So distance covered in is y coordinate, that is y2 plus aq. So aq is here y1 into pq is there. This pq can be written as oq minus op. So oq is what? oq is x1, op is x2. Along this we should see the x coordinate. So this is oq is x1 minus op is x2, x1 minus x2 plus 1 by 2 into, now aq, where is that aq? aq is here, aq is y1 plus cr, cr is y3 into qr is there. Qr means what? Qr is or minus oq. So or is x3 minus oq is x1, x3 minus x1. Now minus sign is there, minus 1 by 2 into bp. bp is here y2 plus cr. So cr is here y3 into pr is there. So into pr. So this pr is nothing but what? Into pr. So pr is nothing but or minus op. So pr is equal to or minus op. So or is here x3 minus op is here x2, x3 minus x2. Now by solving or simplifying this equation, I'll get one formula. So in all these three terms, 1 by 2 is there. I will take 1 by 2 common first. Inside, what will be there? Let us see. Now here, I will multiply here x1 into y1 plus y2. Okay, or y2 plus y1, both are same. First I will write y2 plus y1. y2 plus y1 minus x2 into y2 plus y1. Okay, I multiply first x1, then after x2. Then 1 by 2 taken outside. Now plus x3 into y1 plus y3, y1 plus y3 minus x1 into y1 plus y3, y1 plus y3. Now come here. Now 1 by 2 taken outside, minus is there, be careful. Minus x3 into y2 plus y3, y2 plus y3. Now, so this minus into minus, it is plus x2 into, what is there? y2 plus y3. So x2, y2 plus y3. Okay, bracket close. This is equal to 1 by 2 into, now for these two terms, so here I will take x1 common. In this one, x1 you take common. Remaining is what? y2 plus y1, y2 plus y1. Here minus is there, minus y1 minus y3, minus y1 minus y3. Okay, plus. Now for these two terms, where is that? Last and this term, I will take x2 common. x2. Here is what? Minus y2 minus y1. Here y2 plus y3. y2 plus y3. Now here minus y2 minus y1. x2 term more. Then x3 term. This one and this one. So here x3 taken outside. y1 plus y3. Minus y2 minus y3. Okay. Square bracket. Now this is equal to 1 by 2 into x1. y1 term get cancelled. Remaining is y2 minus y3 plus x2 into, now y2 get cancelled, y3 minus y1 plus x3 into, now y3 get cancelled, y1 minus y2. So this is the standard formula. This is what? Area of triangle ABC. So area of triangle ABC is equal to 1 by 2 into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. We should remember this. Okay. So to remember this formula, if you remember this term, first term, then it's enough to write this. Now here, first x1 term, then x2, then x3. In order wise, x1, x2, x3. Then for this, if you remember this y2 minus y3, y1, y2, y3. So x1, x2, x3 written. Then y2 after what is there? After y2, y3 is there. I should write y3. Then now I have to write this. So after y3, what is the term? After y3, the term is y1. So y1. Second term written. Then I will go for third term. So see the second term again. So x2 onwards, what is there? x3. x3 written. So y3. After y3, y1. So y1. y1 is there. After y1, what is the term? y2. So after y1, y2. Okay. So if you remember this term, it is enough to write the whole formula. Okay. So this is the derivation for area of the triangle. So in most of the examination, if you see the previous question papers, this question may not asked for the examination, but it is there in the textbook derivation. You should be thorough with the this derivation. Of course, they may ask 3-4 marks. If they ask, so you should write. Okay, whatever in the textbook, we have to be thorough with that textbook. Okay, then automatically we won't lose any marks. Okay, we have to remember this formula. By using this formula, we solve some examples. Okay.